Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Right, I've done a few beers and I'm on my last one now for today. I've had this beer too long basically, but with it being a stout, hopefully it won't matter as much. So I'm going to refrain from giving it a rating if it's not up to par basically. So it wouldn't be fair on the brewery. Right, so it's a beer from the Whitstable Brewery, and it's their Oyster Stout. It's coming in at 4.5% ABV. So yeah, it's 8, 9. It's just over 8. Well, the 11th of August was the best before date, so I didn't realise, obviously. So apologies to the brewery. If it's good, I'm going to give a rating. If it's not, I'm not. Fingers crossed. If not, I'll have it again and I'll do a re-review. Doesn't bother me. So yeah, I will. Anyway, it says, and let me just read this to you. It says it's a classic stout with a deep chocolate and mocha flavours. This rich, velvety and wonderfully drinkable beer is perfect accompaniment to a roast beef, oysters and game. This beer's long and glorious heritage dates back to the 18th century, when a glass of stout and a plate of Whitstable oysters become pairing of choice for millions of thirsty Britons. So I don't know about that, but it contains barley and wheat. Anyway, I'm gassing. Crack on. It's a black bottle cap. Oh, come on. God, that was on there properly then. Black bottle cap. No good in the bin. Gone for a little wine glass. Hoping this is going to be okay. Try and generate a little bit of head. In fairness to it, it has a little bit. Half a finger. Tan coloured head. Loads of little bubbles, as you can see. It's on that side as well. On the beer. Let's get an aroma on this one. It smells quite complex. It's only a 4.5, but there's hints of licorice, chocolate, as it said. I hate reading things before I've had it, but oh well. But it has actually got chocolate. Coffee, I'd say. It smells quite rich for a 4.5%. I didn't even look to see if what I can see through it. It's pitch black. There's hints of light coming through bleeding through the bottom. Maybe sort of like a plummy colour down below. But apart from that, it's jet black. Jet black. You see the reflection in it. You're not seeing no light through that at all. I'm going to try and do a lot more of these style beers for the winter months. I do like a good stout. Anyway, it smells quite pleasant anyway. Let's give it a try. Cheers. To be fair to it, it's alright. It's held up quite well. It's a little bit thin. Obviously it's 4.5%. So it's not going to be that gloopiness you get on a big stout. Russian Imperial Stout as well. It's not going to be nothing like that. It's one of them kind of, it's a stout pretty much that you want a session, you can. I've sessioned a few stouts before, not Guinness or nothing like that, but other low ABV stouts that I've had on cask. And it's kind of weird with stouts, I find, that it takes a pint and a half maybe to get the taste buds going for more. It kind of, to me anyway, they've kind of, your taste buds need that, just that time to get used to it and to like it more than I think a pale ale, a bitter, or an IPA, that sort of thing. It takes me a little bit longer anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. But once you're there, you know, and you start to get a little bit, you've had a few beers, and fantastic. Once you get into the zone, as I call it, of a session. So this one's rich, quite rich. It's a little bit dry. Obviously the roasted malts are there, as you would expect being a stout. It's chocolate, coffee, with hints of licorice, dark fruits of prunes maybe. It's quite sweet, sweetish malts. Maybe a bit of caramel. It's really pleasant, really, really good. I was a bit worried about doing this beer on camera being 2 months out of date, but I'm kind of glad I have now. I was kind of quite worried. So it just shows you, yeah, the 11th of August 20, I think that's a 15 anyway. I'll let you make your mind up on the last digit. It could be a 6, but I doubt it. I don't think it, well, it could well be, but I'm pretty sure that's a 5. They have got a brewery. They've definitely got a brewery. They have got a website. My Benny Hill beer reviews at the bottom there, www.whitstablebrewery.co.uk. I don't think I showed you the front again. Typical scene, if anyone's been to Whitstable, which I have. Not for a while, but it's a lovely little place. Several restaurants around there where they obviously serve the oysters, which it's famed for really. I've had a few of these beers, this brewery's beers now on the channel. I'm going to try and get some more. At the moment there's a lot of beers that I want to get Kent wise. It's kind of very restricted where I am in this part of Kent. You have to go out a little bit further, and it can be a little bit tricky for me at the moment, looking after family and stuff. So it's really nice. I am going to rate it. It's definitely worthy of a rating. It's a nice session stout. It's in a 330ml bottle, brown bottle. What shall I give that? The aroma was more complex than the taste, but it's still not bad taste wise. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10 today. 7 out of 10 from me. It's held together really well. It's really nice. So I recommend going out and trying getting this. I don't know if you can get it online. I'll try and add some more information down in the comments in the description bar below. So put your comments down in the description. What am I on about? Put your comments down in the comments bar below. Please subscribe. Cheers.